Psalm 43. Prayer to God in time of trouble. Psalm 43 comes under the Psalm of Lament. It is the earnest prayer of the person during the time of tribulation. The authorship of this Psalm 43 could be King David, because David runs away from jealous King Saul and makes a prayer to God in the time of tribulation. This psalm is a very short one, and it helps us to understand the pain and the suffering of the person who is in the state of depression. The psalmist thinks that God is with him wherever he went, but still he feels loneliness. At times he feels God was unkind to him, but still he believed that God would answer his prayer and would do great things for him. In verse 1, the psalmist asks God to be his judge. He feels that he is right before God and should be delivered from the enemies. The enemies are the people who speak lies and do bad things. In verse 2, the psalm is still in the state of mournful situation. Things are not getting better, so he continues to take refuge in the Lord. In verse 3, he continues to plead God to send upon him light and truth, so that he would be drawn to the Lord, to the mountain, the place of his dwelling. Verse 4. Once the psalmist is delivered from the hands of the enemies, he would gratefully reach the altar of God with joyful heart and sing the psalm of glory with musical instrument. Verse 5. Psalmist within his depth of his heart questions God, believing that God would answer his plea. At the end, the psalmist ends the psalm with positive note by worshipping and by adoring the Lord and by saying, "My help and my God." My dear friends, in today's world, we too are surrounded by enemies and challenges of the world. We too cry like that of psalmist. The pain that we undergo is so cruel. Sometimes there will not be anyone to listen to us and console us. Instead of kind to us in time of tribulation, some may find us a chance to accuse us. When situation gets worse, we need to trust the Lord all the more. The cry during the pain and the suffering will not go unanswered by the Lord, because our Lord too underwent all the pain and suffering, but trusted Lord unconditionally, and that brought victory to him. Whatever situation we may be, but never give up in trusting the Lord, and try to end with positive note. That is the only strength that which energizes, that which keeps motivating us.